What do you call hedge funds that lost almost $70 billion shorting stocks? A good start. Hold the line! With the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, the AMC Entertainment Holdings revenue was virtually cut off by almost 100%. But as the restrictions on businesses are eased and about 98% of the AMC theaters open, would the AMC stock price rise and why? Stay tuned to find out more. Discussion of the day: why the AMC stock is going to the moon again. Volatility. This should not come as a shock to anyone who isn't a novice in the stock market, as volatility is seen a lot in not just the AMC stock market, but in all stock markets generally. The beauty of the stock market is knowing when to sell, to buy, or to hold. So for the AMC stock, is it safe to sell, or better to buy, or more reasonable to hold? Is the stock price bound to drop, or would there be an increase on the green tier? Is the AMC stock a go-ahead for investment, and why would it go to the moon again? Before we go into the main business of the day, just take out about 10 seconds of your time to click on the red bell icon to subscribe if you've not done that before, and also like the video. Back to our discussion. Why is the AMC stock going to the moon again? 1. Great leadership. One of the reasons the AMC stock is going to the moon again is because of great leadership. The CEO and the president of AMC Entertainment Holdings, Adam Aron, is a smart and capable leader. Having taken the stock prices high before means he can do it again. What moves stock prices are demands of the shares, and this is affected by positivity towards the stock. And Adam Aron has a lot of positivity for the stock. He even announced in a recent interview that he's done playing the defensive and going for the offensive. And we believe him, especially knowing that he saved the Norwegian cruise line. About the share dilution of about 500 million shares, Adam calls it a smart share dilution, and he knows how to utilize it for the positive development of the AMC Entertainment stock price. 2. Foundation. A stock is only as powerful as the company's foundation. And foundation and fundamentals are one of the main reasons the AMC stock price would go to the moon again. The AMC Entertainment Holding has over 100 years' experience in business, and as such has accumulated lots of faithful partners and friends. And even that, they have a body of loyal investors. The foundation and fundamentals of AMC have made it possible for them to be able to pay off their debts and are focused on the ways to bring customers back to the theaters safely. And with the return of customers comes an increase in revenue, and revenue is one of the positive fundamentals of rising stock. Do you know what happens when you poke a funny bone? It becomes a laughing stock. That's pretty humorous. 3. Bankruptcy. Why bankruptcy? And how is it important to AMC stock price? During the COVID-19 pandemic, AMC lost all its revenues because of the restrictions on businesses. With their revenues at zero, their stock fell and they ran into debts. They were almost at the brink of bankruptcy. Analysts from the hedge funds, The Fool, and even Yahoo Finance had given up hope on AMC stock prices, but they soared through, contrary to their opinions. The AMC Entertainment Holdings has a lot going on for them despite what other news are trying to sell to you. As sentiments keep getting bigger, people, investors, and the likes are becoming smarter than the hedge funds. Why is this so? The CEO, Adam Aron. Being a great leader is not about wearing fancy pants and driving fancy cars, although it counts. It is rather making benefiting decisions and representing the company in a good light. That's exactly what Adam did when he expressed his optimisms toward the reopening of theaters. It was an amazing stuff what he did with the media there. The boom in the reopening led to an increase in revenue, and you know how the rest goes. 4. Purchased by large institutions. Why are large institutions of great values buying the AMC stock? 1,000 guesses would land on the fact that the AMC stock is good stuff. This is also contrary to what the big bulls like The Fool, Yahoo Finance, and other shill news are saying. Should you be bothered? No. These purchases are in the millions. Let's not exaggerate here. In the tens of millions, to be modest. And if it isn't good, why are these large institutions buying the AMC stock? Well, especially now that it is very low. A true investor needs no unveiling to see the gold mine laying underneath the AMC stock. That's why these purchases are made. They do not want to lose out on the upcoming gains from the short squeezes. Do you know what a short squeeze is? Stick around to find out. Back to the now, the AMC stock is a good buy as well as a reasonable long-term stock, and this is with or without the short squeeze. 5. Share volume. Having already mentioned that the AMC stock is being purchased by large institutions in its million, this should show that the share volume is high, and it is so because AMC stock is going high. Share volume is an important contribution to the stock price of a company share, and the purchases made by these large institutions are made either during dips or gains. It doesn't matter when, they just buy. Because, like we've already agreed, the AMC stock is rising, so they buy when it dips and also when it gains. When stock is purchased as it dips, the investor doesn't stand a loss, but stands an opportunity to profit when it gains. This is good. Do you know what is better? Investors purchase at gains, too, with the aim of profiting more when the stock gains again. This contributes to the large share volume of AMC stocks. Now, when an investor purchases the AMC stock at a gain, it causes an increase in the stock price. This is because the stock market interprets the purchase of a stock at gain as an increase in demand. An increase in share volume is an increase in demand, which equals an increase in stock price. And whenever you get lonely, just buy some stock. You have a bit of company. Number 6, AMC Positive Theater News. Hurrah! Nothing is as sweet as a dash of good news after many months of no news at all. After lockdown caused by the coronavirus pandemic, the ease of restrictions on businesses brought the good news everywhere, especially for movie lovers. The theaters are open once again. Not to mention 98% of AMC theaters are opening and fully functional after having sold out on the new releases. They are not just open, they are selling out. New releases notable mention are the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. On the opening night alone, the movie secured about $9.6 million in the sales of tickets. It's not just high, it's a record debut for the pandemic. It doesn't stop here. It gets better. The new releases Mortal Kombat and Demon Slayer also did amazingly well in their opening weekends, bringing in about $23.3 million and $19.5 million respectively. It will amaze you to know that this was achieved against critics' predictions. Many investment analysts, after studying and observing these progress, believes that the new releases neutralize the hovering doubts about AMC stock and is paving and showing a solid path to the resurgence of the stock. The new releases are effective because consumers, after many months of being locked up, want to go to the theaters. They miss it. We miss it. Number 7, most shorted stock. This is one of the most important reasons why the AMC stock is going to the moon again. The most shorted stock in the stock market is the AMC stock. And how does this help the AMC stock price to rise? It helps them to make money. It's quite simple. Remember when I mentioned short squeeze? A quick one before we continue. When a stock is low, most investors buy, some sell. When it gets lower, as in the case of the AMC stocks, most of the investors sell. And when it increases again, they buy again, and the majority tries to sell. And some wise ones hold. Wise decision, if you ask me. These investors who hold stand a greater chance for more profit in a short squeeze. That doesn't explain what a short squeeze is or how it happens. A short squeeze happens when the price of a stock goes so high that the short sellers are forced to buy it at a higher price, causing an increase in demand and also causing the short sellers some money and giving more profits to the retail investors. With the AMC stock being the most shorted stock and the idea spreading about the upcoming short squeeze, a lot of attention is drawn to the AMC stock, and that's the reason why there's an increase in the stock price. 8. The Melvin Capital. One can't talk about the AMC short squeeze without mentioning the Melvin Capital. The Melvin Capital shows that AMC stock has a shot at survival. The Melvin Capital is a hedge fund that is in the business of shorting both the GME stocks and the AMC stocks for a while now. Great, right? Will it surprise you to know that Melvin Capital suffered a 49% loss in the first quarter of 2021? If so, how is that of importance to our AMC stock? Now this tells us that there's still hope for AMC stock. Before we go further, let me say something. Hedge fund shorts these stocks in order to revert the situation. The lost. But unfortunately, all do not go as planned, as it is just a matter of time before the shorts will be squeezed out. In investment analysis, especially of the AMC stock, the primary reasons for an early short squeeze are A, borrow fee increase, or B, stock utilization. However, the secondary reason why this is going to happen is the fact that the AMC stock, even though it has been short-laddered in the past weeks, keeps on correcting itself. By that I mean going up. Whether AMC stock is the good stock for you, it is left to you to decide, but it is a definite buy. Eric World, B. Riley's most successful securities analyst, lifted his ratings on the AMC stock from neutral to a buy. You want to know why? It's because the stock opening and the performance of the AMC Entertainment Holdings news release, Godzilla vs. Kong being the most effective. It shows that people's interest in going to the movies is high despite the risk of the coronavirus. And also that the price of AMC stock is affordable right now to the public. Hey, it's a big steal. Before we go, you want to know how to tell if a person is a stock market trader or just a cuckolding enthusiast? Ask them the opposite of a bull. What do you think about today's discussion? Do you think the AMC stock is going to the moon again, or will it dip? Leave your suggestions in the comments section, and do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for amazing content like this. Bye!